That shit crack.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. I will be doing a video on Jupiter conjunct the North Node in Taurus. So conjunction is when two planets are side by side in close proximity, at least within 5 degrees of each other. That consists of a conjunction. And we'll be having this conjunction on June 1st or 2nd, depending on where you are on the world, in the world. On April 24th, we had the Sun and North Node conjunction. You can go back and check out my video to see what was happening for you at that time, what was coming up for you. Something was highlighted that you felt optimistic about. If you felt like you lost something or you missed out on an opportunity, Jupiter's going to help you either see that you didn't or help you find what you think you lost. And so the North Node rules your destiny. Whenever I think of the North Node, I think of times when people change their fields of interest and career. Or they go from one position to the next, or an expansion of a business idea, or adding something else on, like another service or something like that. And this could either be through getting some education, learning something new that enhances what you've already been doing, or learning something entirely new, but you'll use your transferable skills to what you're going to do, and the expansion and all that, right? So this could be putting more money into something, adding more value to something, something like that. And so the theme that's going to be playing out here is the North Node is old keys don't open new doors. So the old key can be the South Node, and what we're letting go and releasing, rethinking, changing our conditioned thinking around our psychological conditioning, habits and routines changing in order to bring in or usher in this new door, right? This can open up new ways of doing things, new purpose, new values, new investments. It's going to be different for everybody. It really depends on where this is happening for you in your life. The North Node represents what you need to resolve collectively to move forward. So we are kind of dealing or closing out or accepting something that is no longer working for us, right? Our Jupiter conjunctions happen every 7 years. The last one was 2016, but they're not always in the same sign. So what was going on with you in 2016? That's going to be playing you're going to be expanding on whatever that was at that point. Like for me, for example, I think I had just started looking for a raise, asking for a raise. I actually successfully did that. And I was going through some troubles in my home. I wanted to move and get away. And I got an opportunity because I was struggling and wondering why I kept running into the same issues and problems. I got a reading, and that's when my astrology teacher called me back and was like, "Hey, I have an astrology class starting. Bup, 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 bup. You can take the class." Da, 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 da. And this is now what you see how that has grown. And now I'm moving on to hoping to grow even more. So, what was happening for you? The last time Jupiter was in Taurus, and I did talk about this, was 1929. Um, this was when we had the Great Depression started. We had the first Academy Award. Lima and Peru resolved their border and war issues. They actually ended. So I think we can see the war ending. I think everybody's crossing their fingers. Also we can see a rise in inflation, a breakthrough, and creating something around crypto. I think the wages will increase. A lot of jobs will continue to keep their flexible schedules because, they're learning how family life balance it is, and people are happier at work if you can fucking believe that. Right? We can hear some news around AI things and great opportunities for growth and oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm exhausted. We can see great opportunities for growth in our purpose. And so Taurus rules pleasure, strength, building, earth, money, possessions, and your self-worth. I think we'll see a lot of blessings around these themes. You want to know where this is happening for you in your chart so that you can be ready for it. Your wishes can come true, but Taurus is a fixed sign, it's stubborn. And so um you're gonna have to broaden somewhere. Some things gonna need to let go, and 9 times out of 10 that happens through educating yourself, learning a new skill, getting some kind of training, reading, studying, researching, um, challenging yourself in those ways are gonna be very, very important. Um, it can bring fated events in your life because the North Node is very much having to do with your destiny. On a lower vibration, there can be restlessness, uncertainty, and unhealthy attachments to your possessions and power, which is going to be playing out through Pluto, especially because the Sagittarius full moon is coming up on June 2nd or the 3rd. Don't quote me on that. So this is very much going to have to do with this conjunction. And so I think what we're going to see, because Pluto will be entering back into Capricorn this month or around this time. I don't know for sure. I do have my monthly thing. I should see if I can. It's probably in my phone to double check and see what date, but Pluto does move back into Capricorn on June 11th. And so I think this is going to go back to all those issues we were dealing with Pluto and Capricorn, the finalization of those things. So I think we're going to see some really big booms, endings, layoffs, closings, deconstruction of capitalism, capitalist countries, ideas, and the way we move to more Aquarian type things. Now, it could be AI. I don't think we want AI. I think we want more people-oriented, self-efficiency oriented, self-actualization, kind of coming together, working together as a business, like Black Wall Street type themes. And some people will definitely accomplish that. Some people are getting on board to accomplishing that. But not everybody is. Some people are gonna go for the AI. So there's kind of like a fork in the road, especially because it's Gemini season. It's always about a decision between two things, two ideas, you know, two of something. You're making a decision, so everybody's getting ready to choose what it is exactly that they want to do or don't want to do. And as more truths come out and more destruction or deconstruction of this old capitalist energy shows up, more fear is going to come up, and people are either going to be making decisions out of fear, or people are going to be, again, making a decision to get more stable and structured and um organized, creating systems that fall in line with this more healthy work-life balance kind of uh dynamic. Um mm, at the time of this transit, the moon will conjunct the south node, so the moon is in Scorpio. The moon rules the public, so there can be changes that the people fight against. I can only imagine it's going to be an uproar. People could take to the streets, fighting back, standing out, protesting for different laws and legislations to not be passed. This is not fair. How are we supposed to live and support and provide for ourselves? I try to stay away from that energy. Where there's a will, there's a way. You want to study economics. Study economics. That is the key to all of this. Um, there can be opportunities that come up, but we can be afraid to take them. We don't want to let go of the emotional security that we're struggling with, the psychological conditioning. So again, read a book, get some education, talk to somebody who knows and has an education in what it is you are trying to make it to. Stop talking to people who don't have education and who haven't succeeded in what it is you're looking for. That's going to be a real big problem. And I think we could see a real estate crash or something more around real estate. It's already been ramping up quite extensively. I think we're going to see more of it. Public housing issues, like across the board, there's going to be problems around that for sure. Home and family things, because moon rules the fourth house. This is your legacy. Home and family things, your home, your living space and conditions and environments, your emotions, um, making emotional decisions, reacting emotionally to some of these things that are coming out. Again, you want to kind of try to stay grounded, meditate, do what makes you happy. It's Gemini season. Socialize, get out, go hang out with your friends, get on the phone and talk to somebody, figure it out, but don't stay in this energy because it will eat you alive. But it is for a bigger purpose, to get you to change and transform into these new ways, and eventually we will. It's not going to be easy for everybody, but I do believe strongly that everybody is going to succeed. So as usual, family, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.